and welcome back to this week's review of news highlights. The Criminal Investigation Directorate arrested an individual involved in a burglary. The International Affairs and Interpol Directorate repatriated a fugitive from abroad. The National Financial Intelligence Center arrested an employee who worked at a financial company for falsifying information through technological means. The Criminal Investigation arrested 9 individuals for possessing narcotics, locally known as Shebo. The Anti-Economic Crimes Directorate arrested an individual for his involvement in fraud and scam schemes and for his association with international gangs. The Criminal Investigation Directorate arrested a man for stealing around 5,000 Bahraini dinars from a house in the Northern Government. The Directorate launched an immediate investigation based on the information that was received about the burglary, which led to the identification and arrest of the individual. Legal proceedings have been taken to refer the case to the public prosecution. Within the framework of international cooperation to search and apprehend fugitives, the International Affairs and Interpol Directorate within the General Directorate of Anti-Corruption, Economic and Electronic Security succeeded in repatriating a woman from a member country of the organization. They arrested her based on a warrant that was published by the Fugitive Search and Forensic Data Directorate within the Arab Interior Ministers' Council, per an international warrant that was issued by the Public Prosecution at the Kingdom of Bahrain. The National Financial Intelligence Center arrested an employee at a financial company who technologically exploited and falsified information to conceal financial sources of suspicious funds. The center stated that their thorough investigation into the case led to the identification of the individual as he misused his authority within the company by logging into the financial system to falsify the data of the senders to conceal information that could reveal the true source of funds. He was arrested for violating the rules of prohibiting and combating money laundering and terrorist financing law. The necessary legal procedures were taken to refer the case to the public prosecution. The Anti-Narcotics Directorate within the General Directorate of Criminal Investigation and Forensic Science arrested 9 individuals for possessing narcotics, locally known as Shebo. An investigation into the received information led to the identification and arrest of the suspects and the confiscation of the illicit drugs. Legal proceedings were taken to refer the case to the public prosecution. The Anti-Economic Crimes Directorate within the General Directorate of Anti-Corruption, Economic and Electronic Security arrested an individual for his involvement in a financial scam operation and for his association with international organized gangs. He defrauded his victims by making them believe that they won cash prizes by impersonating a commercial bank employee. He deceived them by sending them messages that contained links to update their financial bank details. The Directorate's investigation led to the identification and arrest of the suspect, who had in his possession some of the victims' financial amounts, bank and identity cards. The seized evidence was confiscated and the necessary legal proceedings were taken to refer the case to the public prosecution. Our message for you this week comes from the General Directorate of Anti-Corruption, Economic and Electronic Security. We strongly urge you to protect your identity, immediately stop communicating with any suspicious source, and refrain from sharing your personal or financial identity by phone or by any other means. If you happen to be a victim of a scam or a fraud scheme, call us on our hotline, 992, in order to take the necessary procedures. For any further information, follow us through our official accounts. Looking forward to see you next week. Goodbye and stay safe.